Welcome to the Pine Stall Stadium. Welcome. The Mary Brown Center is going to be hosting a job fair coming up soon for the Mink. Look forward to that. And thanks for joining us on this evening. The sun's setting a bit earlier now. Oh, the kids are busy too. Staples got their sales going. Sport Check too. Staples and Sport Check. Better get your paycheck. Mahalo over here. Mahalo. Yeah.
We're gonna make it so you face the camera. Face the camera with these microphones. So we're open for a minute. There we go.
Sick.
Sick.
Sick. Checking on sick. Calling in sick. Sick 1, sick 2, sick 3, sick 4, sick. Sicking on the sick. Buddy's gonna get sick here in a second. I'm gonna throw up on the floor. Buddy's got COVID-19 too soon. Oh, I tested positive today. And I told them I had to quarantine today. I tested positive for positivity. And I was not negative for negativity. I was neutral in all opportunities, but I tested positive on that very day. I was in a cluster. I was in a fluster, sweating on a buster. I was in the bus there, gone down with no hair. Tested positive. I tested positive. I was positive. I was sick. I had to call me buddy Rick. I was positive that day. I had to get the quick test. I had to lose me nose. The needle up me nose made me cry. Made me eyes water. What a sting. Sting live at my one
Sting
stadium.
like a wasp. Fly around
Mary
like
Brown
a
Center,
painful wasp. Looks like it made it to the online internet.
We made it. Did you know Vince?
I don't know Vince.
They don't call me Mike Prince for a reason. Because I know it's Vince. And he's not the one who knows treason.
Treason. What's the reason for knowing Vince at the end of this season? The summer season's almost over now, but I don't know Vince. I don't know him. How do you know him?
You can't miss Vince. He makes your sink rinse.
Is that Mr. Clean's first name?
You better be keen if he wants to be clean. Vince works down at the Service Master. He comes on your lawn when he goes faster.
What a bastard. What a bastard. Down at the Service Master. Comes over, what a bastard. What a bastard. What a bastard.
You call the Service Master when you wants to get your lawn de-weeded.
De-weeded. What's that? It's not needed. De-weeded.
Not needed. Oh, you should give your lion a good feeding. Lime powder. Looks like clam chowder. When you're on the lawn, you better call John from Service Master.
Better call John from Service Master. When he comes over, I hope he comes faster. When he called John from Service Master, I heard he's a bad man, I heard he's a bastard. What a disaster, John from Service Master.
Service Master.
Service Master.
Service Master, they will master your service.
This episode is brought to you by Service Master.
Service Master, 29 Torbay Road, formerly known next to Liar Castle.
Now, we didn't have to pick whether or not this was made for kids when we put up this live stream, but we didn't. If usually they care about that. This is not for children. This is for people who aren't children. You can probably not going to be that offensive, but
nobody
we
has
just had to
children.
say
It's
it's
full
not
of
for
lies.
children.
Nobody has kids. There's lies. Lies. Nobody has kids. They only tell us lies.
Only tells lies, 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 lies. He only tells lies. Lies, 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 lies. The old boys tells lies. Lies, 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 lies. The boys tells lies. He only tells lies. Lies, 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 lies. Lies, the boys only tells lies. Lies, lies, lies.
I's the boys that zips the lip, and I's the boys that raises me hips, and I's the boys that raises the capital to drown you in a daffodil. I'm the CEO, I'm in love with success. I can't rest. Check out that one. CEO Westerns.
Western.
I was raised on Wall Street. I was watching my earnings. I was doing my quarter reports and I had lots of yearnings. I was on the street one day and I was looking at the brokers. I watched enough Batman to tell you the good guys from the jokers. I was on the Wall Street and I said, why is this street so important? And they said, this is where we make our money and this is where we buy Tim Hortons. Wall Street, wow. Wall Street, wow. All I gotta say is Wall Street, wow. Oh, quarter earnings in September. You're gonna get dismembered.
Dismembered.
The quarter earnings the fall in December.
Dismembered.
You only got time for 3 months to get dismembered.
Dismembered.
Dismembered in September. That was a bit of like a mashup, I'd say, you know. Do you mash your potato? Do you bake your potato? Or do you choke your potato?
Do it all.
Choke potato is a common custom on the northern and eastern side of Newfoundland, up in the Hare Bay. You ask your mother about choke potato, she'll tell you.
Oh, wild rope potato.
G is pretty universal chord, so I gotta put this down, because, you know, everything is gonna fall back there. Don't do G chord. It's addicting. It's like playing casinos. Does anybody have any Celtic heritage in the chat? Put it in the chat if you're from a Celtic nation. Or
Put
if
it
you
in
just
the
like
chat.
the Celtics. The Boston Celtics.
The Boston Celtics. Boston Celtic.
Potato.
Yeah. But sometimes it's just a trademark. Potato. I actually don't know how you say it. I was just saying that because the boys always say it differently. Anyway, the Avalon Celtics. I always thought it was the Celtics too.
The Avalon Celtics. The Avalon Celtics. Oh, I will tell you, there's lots of men on the Celtics. Oh, there's lots of men on the Celtics. Lots of men on the Celtics. There he runs around and they runs in the fields. Running in the fields. Running in the fields. Making sure you're listening and you're in your yield. I've never been to any of these fields. I can just say as a participant, I played some soccer, and maybe that was it. So, no experience on the fields. I would like to participate in a game of rugby. Contact me if you would like to play a private game of rugby with Randy, just to give him the experience. Just because he felt like he missed out on the whole Swiler thing, you know. So please let me know if you want to play a game of rugby, and I will happily play. Spot's third by me.
Rugby.
Yeah, rugby. We got a couple rugby rhymes here in a second.
Rugby, 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 rugby. I broke my legs playing rugby, rugby. I was not tough enough for the scrubby. I got destroyed on the fields of rugby. I broke my knees, both of my knees.
This is an instrument I do not know how to play. I will continue to contribute to the rugby in ways that I know how to contribute. In the rugby, you tapes your ears and then you makes a scrum. You taps back your ears and you puts your jersey. You wears a jersey. I know you tape back your ears and there's a scrum. The boys it gets right in the scrum, and he gets on the rum sometimes. And that's all I know about the rugby. There's sometimes like a weird ball, the rugby ball. Lack of rugby knowledge. Don't know anything about rugby. I will look it up though. We're gonna listen to the two-tone bass of Wayne Face here in a second while I look up some rugby knowledge. Well, rugby takes place in a field that's called a pitch, like baseball.
The pitch. This Swiler's Rugby Complex.
Swiler's pitch.
Good down one day I had sat down one time for the last one there. He was under the stars of the moon, and I thought to myself upon him. I saw into the eyes of Patrick, and I thought again, what a day for a master to begin. His children would outlast his men until on they sit in turn. God damn it, I've been chewing. I've been chewing. I've been doing. I've been chewing on the water today. And in the fields of aspen greens, I've been lying down and having dreams. Upon the eyes of a sailor man, I was proud to be a man. I was proud to be a man. I was proud to be a man.
They did a piss job, they did a piss poor job, a piss poor job, a piss poor job. The piss job, they did a piss job, it was a piss job, oh, they did a very piss job.
They did a piss job.
I was born pissed off and I didn't knock it off.
I did a piss job, I was born pissed off. I don't give a shit about anyone who's got a job. I only believe in criminal behavior. I only believe in stabbing. Stabbing. Stabbing.
Piss job, a piss poor job. Piss job, a piss poor job. Piss job, piss job. Piss job, a piss job. That's by the Foo Fighters.
There's one of my favorite songs they made aside from their song called "Oops" that we covered one time.
That was a good time too. I remember that one. That was a great cover. Communicate strength. Move forward. There's boops.
He's in there.
He's in the ring.
He's stuck in the King of the Rings. Have you seen that one, the King of the Rings?
I've seen King of the Rings a few times. There's a King of the Rings new one on Amazon Prime now. It's called
David Squires, thanks for talking about the King of the Rings and David Squires. Round of applause.
Round of applause for David Squires. David Squires. David Squires. Piss job. We're gonna go in the desert now for a little bit. eventually comes across a tumbleweed. And in the tumbleweeds there was a fox. And the fox was a clever fox. And he told you how to make a franchise. And the fox said if you invest $10,000 in head capital, and then you just contact them, the rest is all written in gold. And make sure you have some money to spend at the market. And you always forget that you gotta buy the dip.
Buy the dip, buddy. Buy the dip, buddy. Buy the dip, buddy.
Buy the dip, buddy.
Buy the dip, buddy.
Buy the dip, buddy.
We're gonna get the capo sometime. Buy the dip, buddy. Buy the dip, buddy.
Is where you get your money when you buy the dip, buddy. I've seen the coins. I left them in the bank. I gotta ask my friends, did they do well with the mining tech? How much did you mine this week
How
with
much did
your
you
graphics cards? How much did you mine this week with your GPUs looking bleak?
get? Send it to me.
How much POW do you have to gain? How much block do you have to chain? How
Send it to me.
Mine does it take to gain back what you couldn't make? How much coin does it take to bit? Your wallet is full of shit. Are you ready to take on the next NFT? Oh, not me. Oh, not me. Oh, not me. Not me. When you do your taxes, is it a headache to solve your crypto declarations? How long does it take you more on average to do your taxes? Does the CRA ever randomly call you and ask you to describe your activity? Do you have to keep your notes for up to 6 years? Questions? Is there any questions?
Question period. No.
Question period. Televised.
I don't have access to putting the sign up that says ask us anything, but I would if I could. I guess I could if I walk across the room, but I'm not gonna.
Well, we'll stay on the topic of the fall.
Combat.
Combat should be here, should be asking us some questions, telling us about his day. And we should be like, hey, Combat.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
That would be pretty sick. We have Squires though. Squires, can you tell us about your day? We want some requests in the chat. This time, really banking on a request in the chat. You know, even if it's the future, you can go back, leave a comment. Maybe that'll help.
Comment any requests. Comment them and we'll play them. Even if you comment them in 2 years, we'll respond. Video response, comment
in the chat. Comment in
we'll
the chat.
share a private video
Gonna
with
comment
you
in the chat. Gonna
that
comment in
only
the
you
chat.
can
Gonna
see.
comment in the
That will
chat.
just be
Gonna
a song
comment,
just for
gonna
you,
comment
private
in the
video
chat.
just for
Gonna leave it in
you.
the chat. Gonna leave it in the chat. Gonna leave it in the chat. Gonna leave it in the chat.
If you
Gonna leave it
comment
in the
in 2
chat.
years,
Gonna leave it in the chat.
we'll make
Gonna
a
comment
private
in the
video
chat.
just
Gonna
for
leave it
you.
in the chat. Gonna comment in the chat. Gonna leave it in the chat. Gonna comment in the chat. Gonna leave it in the chat. What is
All
the
right,
chat?
I want you
What
to
is the
play
chat?
your
What
big
is the
hit
chat?
from
What is the chat?
2036.
What is the
Fanta
chat?
Claus is dead.
What is the chat?
That is what it is.
Santa Claus is dead.
I want you to play your big hit from 2036. Fanta Claus is dead.
Fanta
That's
Claus.
requested by David Squires.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't see the screen. I was just trying to remember that one. Okay.
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was just saying that for no reason.
Okay. Fanta Claus. Well, I was thinking about like Fanta Shigata. So like, just trying to think of a clause about Fanta Shigata. It's pretty easy, you know. Fanta is full of sugar. It's often full of citric acid. It's often themed to be a citrus, tropical themed beverage. They don't ever make strawberry Fanta or cherry Fanta. It's just lime, pineapple, orange, blood orange, grenadine Fantas. I told you, the G chord is here. We're going there. $20.35.
Hang on, can you hear the beat here?
alive.
There's a beat. Yeah, you were playing. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. Maybe you can't hear it. I
No.
can't tell if you can hear it or not. Like,
Sometimes I can.
I can hear it. It's coming out of the speaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Yeah,
was fun.
yeah.
When I was playing guitar, sometimes I couldn't hear it though.
Oh yeah, that's
But
probably true.
Fanta Claus is a Christmas character, or it could be like a legal contract about Fanta. That's all I'm just trying to say, really. So I don't really know where I'm going to take this one. Is it a clause in the legal contract about Fanta, or is it a Christmas character?
Well, you made it up.
Yeah, I know. I get to make the decisions. Fanta. I can't play this guitar. I'm only going to play G. Guitar isn't fair. Better off just like acapellaing at this point. $20.36 is going to be like the 30th anniversary of going to Gonzaga for myself. It's going to be epic. So to think about the 30th anniversary of my high school reunion, while also thinking about a nice sugary beverage and why I can't drink that beverage, it's kind of where I'm going with the information that was put in front of me. So it's like, I go into the store, my debit card is present. I go up to the cashier with my 12-box tins of Fanta, and they're just like, do you have your payment ready? And I'm like, yes. And then it doesn't work. And it's because of the Fanta Claus. Watch out for the Fanta Claus. Specifically in 2036. Oh yeah. That is a good request.
Was that a song or was that you like thinking? I couldn't quite figure it
This is me
out.
thinking. I've decided that I can't really play the guitar right now because I just play the G chord over and over again. So unless you want repetitive G chord, I think I just have to talk.
What if you just play one string on the guitar at a time?
It's
Don't
hard-
play a chord.
It's hard for me. That's why I'm trying to explain.
Oh, okay.
It's like I just want to play G chord when I have that guitar.
Yes,
So
yeah.
It's like an infection. It's like
yes.
my brain can't hold it.
I don't think the chord is long enough on this for you to pick it up here.
Yeah. So it's like
Well, I can probably hand you this bass.
something. As long as it doesn't play a G chord, I should be okay. If not, I will just play the G chord over and over again. And it will be never-ending G. It happened to me at Richards once. Let's see. There you go.
Garfield is a pussycat. He walks around and he eats lasagna. The lasagna belongs to John. That is what goes on. What city is Garfield from? Garfield is from. 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 Garfield is from Castle Building Supplies, Missouri. Castle Building Supplies in Missouri. It's a city in Missouri. A city in Missouri. Castle Building Supplies. I'll kid you not. They think that Garfield might be from Chicago. I think that could be accurate. But I think he's actually from Castle Building Supplies, Missouri.
Kent Building Structure Supplies. Kent. Kent. We're going to do a history follow-up check on Chester Dow. We'll tell you who he was and where he was from and all about the life of Chester Dow at the end of the stream. Look forward to that.
I thought the tone would have pitches too, but it only makes two sounds.
Look up Chester Dow information.
Chester Dodd, look up another chord on the guitar and try playing that one. Uh-oh, no, the convenience. Yeah, we don't need, we got an intruder alert here, everyone. There's a dog is coming to disturb us.
Searching Chester Dow, man.
Chester Daw. Okay, we're gonna find out about Chester Daw. Anyone don't know about Chester Daw? You're about to find out the Chester Daw man.
Right. Make sure this Chester Dow man doesn't get anywhere.
Chester Daw man.
Okay. I'll find out who Chester Dow was. Gotta tell the jet the facts. Chester Dow was sold to Rona in 2006. Year I graduated high school. This Quebec-based home improvement giant Rona has acquired Chester Dow Limited, an institution in the province business community. Click the link for more information. Posted February 17, 2076. We're in the future, folks. Chester Dow President Phil Budden said he expects no job losses because of the sale. The company, which had sales about $180 million last year, employs more than 400 people across 8 construction materials outlets. It's business as usual, says Budden, the principal shareholder of the company. Budden said he was be staying up as the company as the general manager. Budden says he expects the deal to make Chester Dow bigger and better. Rona, TSX, RON. We're dealing with the TSX. President Robert Dutton said he wants to capitalize on the success of Chester Dow. Take the Chester Dow name, put it in the future. Keeping the Chester Dow identity, aggressively moving into the future with Chester Dow. Aggressive. Dutton said there will be no comment on the value of the sale. Chester Dow is a name, remember it. The foothold of the rock, he said.
Chester Daw is a name, remember it. Chester Daw is a name,
Remember it.
Remember it. Chester is a name, yeah, remember it. Budden said. Chester is a name, I want you to remember it. Budden said. Yes, Chester is a name, let me remember it. Said Budden said. Chester is a name, I want you to remember it. Budden said. Chester is a name, I want you to remember it. I want you to remember it.
Chester Dar. There's a name of a man who came here from the great lands of Scotland. Da, the hills of Da. And he had a bane, and he raised his boy to be a good boy. And he brought him over here, and he told him, you are going to have a lumber yard, and you're going to raise yourself in the lumber yard, and you're going to establish it in multiple franchises. You're going to have a sale on every regatta day, and you're going to make sure that people come for that sale. And remember the name, and remember the sale. You can add that to the Chester audiobook.
Synonymous with the rock. Synonymous with the rock.
Remember the name. Let's see now. Let's see what they say. What they say on the phone. Oh, they're saying a lot on the phone tonight.
The guy's on a phone. If you're on your phone tonight, let us know if you're looking at this video of a guy looking at his phone.
I'm on my phone looking at another video of a guy looking at his phone. Okay, so we can now say that there is an orange store in Witless Bay. The orange store in Witless Bay is open at 10 p.m. tonight. Shout outs to the orange store in Witless Bay. If you're out there tonight, I just really appreciate your work, your service. Thank you for your service at Witless Bay. Bring back. I'm just going to say it. Now, you guys might agree. You might think it's too controversial. But bring back Petro Canada. Bring it back. I miss Petro Canada. The orange store had its time. It's a bit dated now. Bring it back. New flavor. Petro Canada.
I think the orange store is real high tech. It's real modern feel.
It's got its little
grey.
flavor, but no, you can't beat Petro Canada, boy. It's a nice red head Canada name.
Yeah, well, that's true. Now they call it the orange store, but it's not orange inside.
It's true. It's more like a brown store.
Yeah, it's like grey. The one around here is mostly grey.
Okay, we're gonna put it up to the fans here. Needs or the orange store?
Needs.
Or Marie's Mini Mart?
Marie's. Got the gear.
Marie's got the gear.
We tried to make this more silent, but I keep losing me cloth, and it didn't really work to begin with. If you know how to make your hi-hat silent with cloths, put it in the chat.
They calls it a hi-hat, but where's the low hat? That's
Where's the low hat?
Have you ever beaten yourself up for not going to Chester Regatta Day sale? I bet the shit out of myself one day for not going. Put myself in the hospital for not going to the Chester sale.
Put myself in the hospital over it. No kidding. No kidding.
Terry Riley, I'm gonna rile you up, my friend. Terry Riley, I'm gonna rile you up, my friend. Terry Riley, gonna rile you up, my friend. Terry Riley, who are ye? Terry Riley, who are ye? Terry Riley, who are ye? I'm gonna rile you up, my friend, tonight. I'm gonna rile you up, my friend. Gonna rile you up in a fight, Terry Riley. Terry Riley fights on pay-per-view tonight. Terry Riley's gonna go into your last drop of might. Terry Riley, I met you once. You're a good fella. I just think your name is interesting. They had the big old inspiration for all the children, including myself. Gonna Terry Riley fights tonight. Gonna fight tonight. Gonna fight tonight. Gonna Terry Riley fights tonight. Fights tonight. Gonna pay the price. Gonna pay the price. Gonna fight tonight. Pay the price. Gonna fight tonight. At the Terry Riley dice tonight. Terry Riley's dice tonight. Gonna pay the price. Gonna pay the right. Pay your rights. Gonna pay the right. Gonna lose my dice in the fight tonight. Fights tonight. Fights tonight. Terry Riley fights tonight. Fights tonight. Fights tonight. Terry Riley fights tonight. Fights tonight with all his might. He's gonna fairy Riley night tonight. Terry's fairly Riley night. I'm gonna Terry fairly ride tonight. I'm gonna fairly right tonight. Fairly tight tonight. Terry rarely fight tonight. You're gonna rarely fight tonight. Terry rarely fights tonight. Gonna Terry rarely fights tonight. Gonna Terry rarely fights tonight. Gonna Riley Darley night. Terry Riley fights tonight. Gonna Terry Riley fights tonight. Gonna Terry Riley fights tonight. Tonight.
Terry Riley fights tonight. Terry Riley fights tonight. Terry Riley fights tonight. Bare knuckle boxing scraps. Fair Terry's going out back for bare knuckle boxing scraps. He's gonna kick your arse and your friend's arse too. Bare knuckle boxing scraps. Terry's going out tonight. He's gonna punch you. He's gonna get in the fight. Terry wants to punch you right in your eyes. He's gonna punch you in a fight tonight.
Fights tonight. Fights tonight. Taking away all your rights tonight. Fights tonight. Fights tonight. Gonna take away all your rights tonight. Fights tonight. Fights tonight. Gonna tear all your kites tonight. Tights tonight. Tights tonight. I'm gonna wear all of your tights tonight. Fights tonight. Fights tonight. I'm gonna take all of your fights tonight. Nights. Nights. Wear all your nights and fights.
Terry's coming for you when you're going to bed at 2. I need you to look out the window at 3. 'Cause Terry's gonna be out there looking at ye. Terry's gonna break in then. Look out for Terry, my buddy. Terry's literally gonna break in then. There's nothing you can do to stop him. If you try to leave your house before 3, Terry will be out there looking for ye. He's in the bushes and he's gonna run you over. If you get into your Ford Range Rover, you will also get run over by Terry because he's got a big old rig that's even bigger. He's got a bus. He's going after you in his big Terry bus. Terry's going after you in his big Terry bus. Terry bus. Terry bus. Terry's going after you in his big Terry bus. Terry bus. Terry bus. Terry's going after you tonight in his big Terry bus. Terry bus. Terry's going after you tonight in his big Terry bus. 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 Harry Bust, Harry Bust, Harry Bust, Harry Bust, Harry Bust, Harry Bust, Harry Bust with the trust, Harry Bust with the bust, Harry Bust with the bust, Harry Bust with the bust. You got the old brand new trust to Terry Rust with the rust with the big old hairy bust with the bust with the big old hairy guts with the hairy bust. He's sitting out and he got the root beer trusses. He's got root beer floats and trusses. Sitting out looking for root beer trusses. He gets in fights with cops and bosses. Terry's sitting out for root beer trusses with the rusty and the busty and the hairy bust. He's got the rusty and the chusty. He's got the chusty, rusty rust. He's got nothing but a crusty, rusty. He's got a crusty, rusty chust. He's got nothing but a crusty, rusty. He's got a hairy, chusty bust. He's got nothing but a crusty, rusty, crusty, rust, rust. He's got a crusty, rust, cherry, bust. He's got a cherry, hairy, rust. He's got nothing but a hairy crust, the beating hairy bust. He knows how to better rain bust. He beats out in about back 9. He goes out back 9. He does the front 9 too. He also does the front 9. He does the back 9 too. He does 36 holes. Does 39 holes. Does the back 9 too. He sneaks extra holes. He goes back to the start of the hole on the Monday. That's foggy and there's no one on the course. So he plays some of them toys. He plays 3 or 4 balls. He gets in trouble sometimes, but no one notices him. Terry does what he wants. He 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 does what he wants, he does.
Terry's Opera.
Terry's Opera.
It's going to be some selloutvacations.com. How many hits getting on that website there coming up on the vacation season? Logie Bay Groovers live on a resort one day. Help sponsor us go to a resort.
Come on, Logie Bay Groovers cruise. We're taking the Scademia out from Dry Dock, and we're going to sail all the way down Florida.
Yeah, we're going to sail the Scademia straight to Florida.
Sail Scademia straight to Florida.
Now that's a schemia I can afford. Sail the Scademia down to Florida. That's a schemia I can afford to do. Out in the sea with the crew on the Scademia. Going down to Florida on the coast. Making every port a call with my host on the Scademia. Scademia. Won't get a chance to get Redeemia. Redeemia on the Scademia. I wants to own a super yacht so I can drive it around and park where I wants to whatnot. On the super yacht, on me super yacht.
I don't pay custom fees.
I goes to super church with my super yacht.
My super yacht is a super church too.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Ba-da, 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 ba-dee, ba-da, ba-da, do-ah, wow. Have you ever been on a Scademia? Leave it in the chat. John. like to recognize the thumbnail for this stream. It's a very good thumbnail. Pay your respect.
Wow.
John, all I can think of is John right now. Most of you guys have never met John before. We look up John. Hashtag John.
Look him
John
up.
in the chat.
Google John. Let us know. Rate your top 3 Johns that come up when you Google John. Who do
Yep.
you think would be the first John to come up?
I would say John Travolta.
John Travolta.
John
To
Travolta.
pick Pope John Paul II.
I would
Top
say
John.
John Stamos.
John Stamos. Top John. All right, Google John. Find out. I guess it depends on what you've Googled before. Google, like,
Yeah.
biases the results for different people. But, you know,
Chester John.
see what your Google says.
Google search for
See what your Google says at home. Let us know. Top 3 Johns in your Google. Search John on Google. Let us know. Top 3 Johns come up.
I got John Heggie. And I got Johnny Depp. And I got Johnson Insurance.
All right. Johnson Insurance, John Hagee, Johnny Depp walk into a bar and they get into a scrap and they go into a car because they got over the scrap after. And then when they go in the car, they decide to drive all the way to Mount Pearl. And then when they're there, they get lost. They don't like it that much. But John Hagee's fine because he's been there once or twice. But then they go all the way to Gander. And now John Hagee's in his element because he likes to go to Gander because he lives in Gander. And they're all in their element now. Johnson Insurance. It's a whole crowd in the rig. Everyone who works for the Johnson Insurance is a whole crowd in the rig. But just Johnny Depp, regular Johnny Depp, the guy in the movies and stuff. Him, fella from TV.
Amber heard you say that one, buddy.
We
Amber
don't
heard
talk
you
about
say that
celebrities around here.
one.
We only talk about John Hagee. He's a celebrity for me, and
He makes it illegal to burn. John is illegal to burn.
not no more though. He got it over.
Sometimes. He also tells you alien facts.
Alien facts.
Alien facts. He's a master of alien facts.
One of the top alien experts on the earth. He knows a thing or two about aliens, I assure you.
Johnson Insurance was pretty steep prices, but I had to switch to a cheaper rate. Johnson was too steep. Too steep, even on the split income.
Too steep.
Even on the fixed budget. The fixed plan, it was too steep.
On a fixed budget, fixed income, low income budget. Low income budget, budgeting the budget. How is one supposed to afford the car insurance in this day and age, 2022 era?
You just gotta take a chance.
An arm and a leg.
Take a chance that nobody ever hits you and you don't ever hit anybody. Take a chance. Take a chance, boys. Take a chance. Take a chance on that. And make sure you don't ever take a chance further. Chance on that. Don't ever take a chance any further. Chance on that. Chance. Chance. All you gotta do is take the chance. Chance. That's all you gotta do, boys. Take the chance. Take a chance and drive assured. Insured. Insured. Insurance is just paying for taking chances. Insure yourself the chance that you get to take it. I want to meet like the top person out there who's like managed to make insurance work for them. Insurance scammer.
Johnson himself.
Johnson fears him.
Johnson fears him. Doctors fear him, 1 in 10 people fear him. 99% of people have not heard of him.
Companies hate him. The
We
government
hate him
loathes
too.
him.
The government loathes him and wants to throw him into a pit. Teachers hate him. He makes $1,000 a day. Just 20 minutes a day. $20 a day, easy. $1,000. Make $1,000 a day.
Medical supplements are available for you.
Just 20 minutes.
Medical supplements are already available for you. Side effects include not being able to look at the back of your computer, not being able to read a book, not being able to look down, not being able to look up, not being able to look right, not being able to look right, not being able to look down, not being able to look up again, not being able to open your door, and also not being able to close your window. Thank Dwayne. Thank Wayne. Thank Dwayne.
Thank Wayne.
Thank Johnson Insurance. Thank Raymond's always. Thank The Rock, #1 fan, Newfoundland. Thank Carl Sagan.
Gore Downey.
Thank Gord Downey.
Thanks to Shane Downey too and Shane Castles.
Thanks to Missouri and Castle Building Supplies.
He plays some G now.
G.
Plays a bit of G.
I could go back to G.
Take us home on the G there for a minute. We're gonna take us home on the G here, cause Buddy's gotta go buy some G's.
Buy some big G's.
Buy some G's.
Buy some G's.
So if you got anything you want to buy, just write it in there, and
Just like don't want to bang into something. That's it. Okay, try it again. This might work.
the G's.
Here it comes. The classic.
Wagon,
G.
the wagon, the wagon, the wagon, the wagon, the wagon, the wagon, the wagon.
G. Didn't know anything as far as I'm concerned. Bob Dylan doesn't know anything as far as all I'm concerned. Bob Dylan doesn't know anything as far as all I'm concerned. Bob Dylan doesn't know anything as far as I'm concerned. Bob Dylan doesn't know anything as far as I'm concerned. I'm concerned beyond more than a normal man's concern. Bob Dylan has got me on my last nerve. Bob Dylan, I don't care for, I don't even yearn. Bob Dylan is more than I tend to concern. Bob Dylan is none of my concern. Bob Dylan is none of my concern. Bob Dylan is not even worth the turn. Bob Dylan is not even worth the turn. It's none of my concern. Bob Dylan is none of my concern. Bob Dylan is none of my concern. Bob Dylan is a big concern. Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan,
Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Robert Zimmerman, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan. None of my concern, none of my fucking concern. None of my concern, none of my concern. Bob Dylan has never been a concern. Thank you.
Sick of Bob Dylan.
That was a concern there. There's a few concerns in that one. A few.
John from the Bible, he said, is the most famous John.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Pretty good John.
Yeah. I think about that, John. I think about also like John Stamos for some reason, you know. Powerful John from the 90s.
Films.
Films. Films.
Films.
A certain multigrain likes to make films.
Films.
If he ever sees this, we love you, multigrain.
Films.
Sing in the low mic. Or sing in the higher mic. I wonder, is there a voice quality direct test here? Hi, my name is Mike. Hello, my name is Mike. I think I like the top one more. Ergonomic. It's like a heart attack noise. This is like, imagine what a heart attack would sound like. It's like your heart goes like. Playing the drums the piano way. Suspense. It kind of sounds like an alarm if you suspend your disbelief after a while. That one's kind of like a phone ringing. Whoa, that was with the clamp. He had a clamp
Alright,
on it.
we're gonna put the clamp on her one last time.
Clamp on her. She has
Oh
been
wait,
clamped.
she don't go. Okay, hang on now. Alright.
That is what we call eclampsia. Pretty sure.
I'm gonna take it home now. This is how
Virginia.
A. Bridger did it on his thing. He put tape on his synthesizer and used some delay pedals. He doesn't know how to play instruments, that's all he does.
Wow.
If you know A. Bridger, put it in the chat.
That was the clamp.
That's all she wrote.
That was the clamp. That was all she wrote that day. She was toned. The pones and the tones.